Good evening. My name is Ana Maria Jos. Today I'm going to talk about teaching and learning process to enhance teaching effectiveness. Um, this topic explores how teachers can create inclusive, engaging, and motivating learning experiences for all students. The first question that we have to answer is, what makes teaching effective? In my opinion, teaching becomes effective when it truly connects with learners. So, an effective teacher understands that students have different learning styles. Some are visual, some are auditory, and some others are kinesthetic. So, they need to move to fully understand. Okay, they need to feel, to interact. So, in our case study, according to Muna and Callum in 2021, the effective teaching means using different strategies, such as role play, visual aids, we have discussions, or feedback. It's not only about giving information, but about creating interaction, motivation, and confidence with students. Okay. So when students feel included, supportive, and active during class, the learning becomes meaningful and long lasting. For the next question, we have, what do you think are the most important factors that make online teaching successful? For me, online teaching is successful when it combines good communication, clear organization, and interactivity. Teachers should use digital tools to help their students to keep engaged. We have, like, for example, videos on YouTube or quizzes. We have different platforms like Quizlet or Kahoot to make it real interactive, right? So, in Zoom, here in Zoom, we have breakout rooms that we can use them to work in pairs and groups, in well, in little groups like 4 or 5 people, also sharing a document go in a Google document, sorry. So these are collaborative platforms that they can use. So feedback is also essential. Even when we work online, students need to feel that the teacher is present, is supportive, and is responsive to all of their needs. The next question is, what do you think online teaching uh, can be as effective as a face-to-face teaching? I really believe that it can be if it is well designed. Um, Nevertheless, that teachers in Ecuador are really not well prepared. Well, the teachers that we have had during our career, they have been really interesting, really engaging, really motivating. But for other courses, other institutes, other universities, they are not well prepared. So, um, online classes can be just as effective as a face-to-face ones when the teachers plan their lessons carefully. They use active methods, they promote participation during the classes. So, however, it requires more preparation and creativity to keep the students motivated and engaged, uh, so they can stay focused in the virtual environments, right? So, yes, for me, motivation and engagement are the key. The last question, the last but not the least question that we have is, what elements make an online class successful or unsuccessful? Um, an online class is successful. Well, I think that is successful when there is clear communication, teacher student, okay, clear communication, active participation. So the students can feel confident to talk during the class, to participate, to interact, right? So they can make an active participation during the classes. The good use of multimedia, that as I told in back in the slides, um, to make it interactive with digital tools, right? So with this multimedia, we have YouTube, we have Kahoot, we have live worksheets, even that to make interactive the class when we can engage students, right? And also the timely feedback to tell students what to correct or to clear more their ideas, right? So, on the other hand, I think it can be unsuccessful if there are technical problems, like internet problems, that where we cannot hear, we cannot listen what the student is talking or the teacher is talking. Okay, so the internet ban is really important, right? The poor interaction. If we don't engage our students, we don't motivate them to participate, to talk during class, the poor interaction makes an unsuccessful class. The lack of clarity, as I already told on the last slide, um, we need to clear the ideas of the students. If they talk, we need to clarify all the things that are not really precise, right? And also that students feel isolated or unmotivated. So as I told before, they have to be engaged to the class. They have to feel confident. They have to feel that we are present to help them, right? So, to conclude, effective teaching means inclusion, creativity, and reflection. So, we have to learn and we have to understand that every student learns differently. And our role as educators is to make the learning accessible, engaging, and meaningful for all, right? Thank you very much.